Man, fuck that nigga. I'm cutting his shit. He ain't gonna be online.
This is taken at the 3.
Bitch ass nigga. He's a real character. That nigga said don't. Like, bitch, buy your own system. You fucking freeloader. Like, I come to your house. You come to my house, motherfucker. 7 o'clock in the morning. Fuck. Give my system. Get that shit to kill her. Fuck wrong with that nigga. Niggas acting like I need them. I ain't kissing nobody ass. Fuck you. Fuck everybody else.
First and 10 at the 38.
Watch this nigga. How my team just go to the side like that?
Goes a first down for San Francisco and a pickup of 16. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern in his third year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep up the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
Oh, he must cut that shit.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on. Second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete pass on the first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Got him.
Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they're going to set up shot at the 40-yard line. Certainly not.
Got him.
Opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
And that last one better. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I think this defense continues to play here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than that. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you follow him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the last scrimmage, he goes through.
Oh, he fumbled.
And now that's a scoop down the
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point?
He fumbled.
He took the hit, and in this case, losing football.
Should have been, I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
Here's your shot. Hindsight's really never wrong. Is it because you're made more? Is it? I think that's what you're going to put there as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting it to Ken, and that's it. Never really done anymore.
7 yards, he picked up on the pitch and catch.
located his tight end, made a nice easy catch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, number 3. And he'll be down at the 28. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's a tendency breaker.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings us second down. So he can't hang on as I watch it unfold. I remember an expression or maybe from the you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that.
What?
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
That's bullshit.
Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Garoppolo is going to give this a great draw. And he'll get this one down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That's a good point by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Help them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground again.
That was a good move.
And here he'll get it down to 7. 4 yards on the pickup there. This will leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
And that's what it is like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to
Really
the
just cut the shit out of that nigga.
That's it. They couldn't get anything going there on the right side of the flat swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made it a nice play.
CD, you know, quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why do we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
That's a legitimate question. 33-34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, too, than he did field goals in the 2018 season.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And last time they popped it up, Lamar field goal. Unfortunate that it only went up with a score.
Could you sense the relief there when they didn't get the field goal? And they were able to try back down the field to start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved that they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone. Now turning it over.
Right on second down. Newton stepping in. He's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Even at the age of 30, Kansas is just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was fourth among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still touch the man.
I spent. They don't let you spin on this shit, like really spin. Because how you catch me after I do my animation? Yo, that shit was there.
That goes as a loss of 5. And that'll force upon a 3rd and 14.
That shit was there, cuz. Like, he was right there. That nigga should have just caught that shit.
From the gun, here's Newton. gets it to the line of scrimmage. He's just going to take him down.
That's a very good try defensively right there. Because you always got to be.
You run a cover 4? Okay. You run that, if I see that shit again, it's going to be a problem. You need to run a street cover 4.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Fuck.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better than that.
This is going to be frank about it. The contract time. A lot of offense, they just get the end zone.
I don't know that. You can kick that.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
What the fuck was that?
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Niggas be running on some weird shit. Like, how the fuck you just run through us like that? Without nobody throwing nothing. 3-0, let's go, boys.
With the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They'll try to put this up on the breather. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Well, this is rookie 4th rounder Mitch Wisnowski to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So the field position game here is a very nice punt. Is going to put him back.
It's almost like watching video tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
But I can't just run through niggas like he do. This shot, it must be nice.
Sometimes one guy can make a big time play and break through the barrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
This nigga running the same defense over and over and shit.
This one incomplete. Too much contact, a whole lot of that, and it's 3rd down.
I switched it up.
The dime defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covering essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, they'll even try to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newton. A little bit of pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
So they're going to convert their 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down.
I just picked that shit.
And this is away. It's a high kick.
That shit wrong.
This is slowed at the 21. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
That shit wrong.
First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. There's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
20.
Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
First down, Carolina.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Scarlett. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, John.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
21. Here we go.
Right there. 54, right there.
Hey, Charlie.
You run. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, D. Here I come.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
11.
Garoppolo will get this into the hands of Breida. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Check. Watch 54.
Garoppolo now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Complete to right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Great.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, tight.
From the gun, Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, to something to get you off to a quick start.
80 weapon.
They run again with Breida, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go.
54. Cut. Right there. 54, right there.
Hey, box truck.
Here we go, D. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
I got you.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Matthews, the intended target.
Check three.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Gun.
Back to throw, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They only need a yard here. Third down and 1 after the penalty. Newton now to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Ready?
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
8.
On first and 10, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Here we go. 180. 20.
You got tight.
McCaffrey on the toss right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a first and 10.
54 is Mike.
11.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Check 9. Check 4. Check 5.
On first down, here's Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check 50. 13.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey, gun.
Watch the slant.
Motion.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Gun.
From the gun, Newton dancing to his left. He may try and run for... Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Kendrick Bourne. A gain of 9 brings up third.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Here we go.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, gun. Hey, come on.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
21.
You ever get tired of seeing me? Check. Fresno. 49.
Bristol, Travis.
Check 49. Check 37.
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 180.
I'm scared.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I hope you brought your luck because I'm about to take you to school.
11.
Now Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Mike
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They'll halt play here for an injury as Christian McCaffrey is slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
20.
Now Newton. Wright's got it. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
First down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They turn to Scarlett again. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Ready? Right to the 3.
Man, that's trash.
This is Scarlett on the carry. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, well, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second.